And we
it
see
looks like
Miniland getting started off.
Going
for
gonna go
small
small only.
strats. Yeah.
That's actually surprising.
And YouTube also going for small only. They'll get synced up with their timers in just a minute here, and we'll be all good to go.
When Miniland was racing Scotty, he said that he was probably going to go for safer strats against YouTube Man, so I wonder what will happen here.
Yeah. So heading out of 1-1. 1-1 is pretty simple.
Yeah, it's
1-2 doing with small strats, you have to worry about two very tight jumps, known as flick jumps, because you have to flick your finger across the controller in order to do them. Both of them get flick jumps. Going well. Miniland gets the pipe jump.
Strong strats. YouTube Man gets the pipe jumps.
Wow. We are neck and neck.
We're literally tied to the frame right now.
Insane.
It looks like YouTube Man is going to get the mushroom in 4-1.
Yeah, in 4-1. So now he is going big.
See if Miniland gets 4-1 FPG.
No FPG from Miniland. Both of them make it out of 4-1, the hardest level in the game.
That is
very
false.
Easily. 4-2, we're going to see from Miniland what's called the wrong warp. You usually take a vine to get out of 4-1 into the warp zone, but by doing backwards jumps, it pushes Mario forward enough pixels so that he can go down that pipe and make it up there, which is faster.
YouTube Man actually gets the Fire Flower in 4-2, which is actually
and pulls off the wrong warp.
That's very surprising, since that's not even that fast.
Yeah. YouTube Man is behind Miniland right now, but YouTube Man has the advantage of being able to snipe.
Yeah, this level is very hard as small Mario, because you only have a few pixels to jump on the pipes with the piranha plants in them, and then you only have a few frames to jump.
If you want to do it optimally, you have to do the pipe jumps.
Without slowing down,
Wait's there, which is a bit of a safer strat. Whereas YouTube Man can just go right through, sniping away with his Fire Flower.
Yeah, so YouTube Man's probably like a second and a half behind. Miniland waits there so he doesn't get fireworks. If you end the timer with a 1, 3, or 6 in the ones area, then you get 1, 3, or 6 fireworks, so Miniland was trying to avoid that there.
Miniland gets the fast stairs, which is harder than it looks. YouTube Man does it as well with the duck jumps.
I struggle with the 8-2 stairs with Big Mario all the time.
Yeah.
It's very hard. Miniland goes for B, 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 B. And he finishes.
YouTube Man taking a death in 8-2. Unfortunately, that will put him behind. And now he is stuck as small Mario.
But
I'm not a big Mario runner, so I don't know where any of the power-ups are.
8-3 is a very difficult level because of these Hammer Bros. They're random depending on what frame you load them on, so they can give very difficult or sometimes impossible patterns.
And Miniland makes it through with no difficulty whatsoever.
And again, he avoids fireworks by bonking into that block.
Exactly.
And we're gonna see another wrong warp here, and we might see a wall jump.
YouTube Man avoids that bullet, which can be a death sentence.
Yeah, that bullet is so
making it through
annoying.
8-3. I have lost many runs to that bullet.
Miniland goes for 2-frame wall jump setup.
Gets it.
He does
wow.
6-frame. He does 6-frame wall jump, which is a different type of wall jump.
Not a bad turnaround.
That was a perfect turnaround.
Yeah. Insane. Gets another wrong warp there. going through the swim section while YouTube just behind him. If Miniland were to take a death, it would change.
Oh,
This
he
race.
chokes the exit. Let's see if he waits on the Potaboo. He does.
Doesn't challenge Bowser.
Very smart decision.
Makes
And
it. That's a
finishes
time.
with a 5:08, which is a very respectable time.
YouTube Man took another death, an 8-4. He is hopefully going to finish out this race strong as Miniland takes the win.
Round 1. And remember, it's a best of 3, so it's not over yet.
Exactly. YouTube Man misses the wall jump.
He went for the harder one-frame wall jump, where it's a lot harder to hit the wall jump pixel, and you only have 1 frame to jump instead of 2.
Takes care of that hammer bro. Runs right under Bowser, hits the axe with a 6:04. GG's to both runners.
So the countdown started in Discord, so they should be starting in about a minute.
Yeah, we do have to deal with the lag behind, but that's just how streaming works.
Yeah.
There we go. Wow, synced up
To
immediately.
the frame. And they're going small only again.
Unless YouTube Man goes for Mushroom and 4-1 again.
Yeah.
Both get 380s, which is quite challenging to do.
Yeah, especially in a race. Miniland.
Miniland goes for FPG, doesn't get it.
He jumped a frame early. If he jumped a frame later, he would have gotten it. So he loses a little bit of time from that, but it's only like 0.7, so it's not that big of a deal. So YouTube Man is ahead by a little bit. Miniland kicks the Koopa, doing some safe strats.
YouTube Man gets the pipe jumps, Miniland taking it safe. Or he might have missed pipe jumps. I wasn't able to catch it in time.
And I mean, it's not really that bad of a decision, since YouTube Man is going for Mushroom. But he didn't get it here, he skipped it. So that's interesting.
Both just jumping straight through those piranha plants. If you're wondering how, Super Mario Bros. Is quite an old game, and they didn't get the hitboxes quite right during design, so if you jump at the correct point, you can make it through the actual sprite of the piranha plant without hitting the hitbox.
And it's not like the jumps are hard either. You have like 0.2 of a second to do it, which is a lot in this game. It's a lot.
Yeah. To new runners, well, at least when I first started out, it was quite challenging to do, but once you get the hang of it.
Miniland
goes for Blaze It, misses it.
Which means he's gonna be
YouTube Man gets the wrong warp.
Miniland gets the wrong warp. And Miniland only 5 seconds behind, but this is 8-1, and anything can happen.
Exactly. Although, as you guys have seen, Miniland has only lost time in a little bit of areas, like taking safe strats and all that, and that shows that the time can really add up.
He's only lost time going for swag stuff.
Yeah.
So he has a lot of confidence, very clearly.
Wow. Makes that jump, even dealing with all 3 of those Koopas. Goombas, sorry.
Oh, YouTube Man fails the 4th jump, and Miniland gets it flawlessly without slowing down.
which puts
So-
Miniland very close behind.
Yeah, like a second deficit right now.
YouTube Man and Miniland both nail the stairs.
Yeah, I've died 3 times to those stairs on a good pace. It was very sad.
Yikes.
Goes for BBB again, Miniland. And he doesn't jump and he dies in the pit. That is hard. Which means YouTube Man is ahead by about 30 seconds.
Unfortunately, in World 8, you have 0 checkpoints. So
Yeah.
if you die, you gotta start from the very beginning of the level.
World 8's very hard, even in speedrunning. And he jumps to the
Takes
Koopa and
another
dies
death.
again.
Well, YouTube Man is just making through these Hammer Bros, no issue whatsoever.
And
Dies
he falls
on the stairs!
Which means Miniland actually has a little bit bigger of a chance. If he didn't die again in 8-2, he probably had a very good chance. He takes the pipe
He takes
this
the
time.
safety pipe to despawn all of those Koopas.
Yeah, those Koopas are jerks, and they deserve to not be in existence. He's go for Bullet Bill Glitch, and misses it by just a little bit.
YouTube Man waits to avoid fireworks, and they are about a level apart. If
Yeah.
Miniland takes one more death, it's a game over. He has to start all the way back at 8-1 using a start. But if YouTube Man takes 2 more deaths, it is also a game over.
As long as he doesn't get cheeked. Or sorry, cheeked.
Yeah, so it could go either way.
He
Gets
hits
the wall
backwards
jump.
wall jump. Does he go for fast excel? Okay, I can't see. Because his thing. Oh, we didn't get to see the wrong warp because stream lag is amazing. But it looks like he's in water now.
Making it through with no issues whatsoever. Gets a nice entry. Takes care of him. Waits on the...
And
Wow,
finishes
gets
with
the
a
axe. 537. GG's.
GG's to both runners. Miniland
That means
might get a
YouTube
6-10.
Man takes the
Miniland
wow,
gets- and
he's
gets
cheats. It takes all the way back to 8-1.
Dang, man. That hurts, especially when you get to all the way to the last level and you take an unfortunate death like that. That can be really hard.
So that means YouTube Man and Miniland are both tied. That's why this is best of 3. Whoever wins the next race takes this match. Miniland gets that jump.
But he has a 3 on the timer, so now he's gonna get 3
3
fireworks. It doesn't really matter that much because he's like, he's on a not good pace, so it's not really that much of a big deal. It only loses like a second, so
Yeah. Making it through 8-2 so far with no problems.
Goes for Bullet Bill Glitch. See if he gets it. And he does not quite get it. I think he jumped a frame early on the 4th stair. So now entering 8-3. This level is kind of hard because it's hard to know the patterns when you're on this type of pace.
Yeah.
He gets past those Hammer Bros. I've died twice to Hammer Bros like that. It was sad. We got a good set of Hammer Bros on set 2. Got a wacky Hammer Bro, or a wacky second Hammer Bro, but finishes the level. Looks like YouTube Man's doing second quest. Miniland goes for 1-frame wall jump, and he gets it. I think that was a perfect wall jump too. He gets fast excel, which saves 5 frames at best. But he misses the double fast excel, which is extremely hard. And he waits on the Protoboo. And he waits on Bowser and finishes with
Bam!
854.
854. GG's to both runners.
It looks like they're going to be starting again, as seen in the Discord.
The countdown has gone.
So they should be starting in a minute here. I know I've said that like 1,000 times, but like... This is actually a really intense race. Holy crap.
Anything can happen. Since we are tied now, this could go either way.
I'm wondering if Miniland is going to go for fire strats now with that not very good run. And he's not going to go for fire strats. He's going to stick with small Mario. And unfortunately gets a 379.
Well, YouTube Man gets the 380.
So YouTube Man is going to be 0.35 seconds ahead. Well, it's 0.3494245 seconds ahead, but it's fine. I know this stuff because I play this game too much. Miniland bopping the Koopa again while YouTube Man gets the easy flick jump. It's not easy, I was kidding. And YouTube Man gets the pipe jumps while Miniland waits. So YouTube Man is not going to be ahead by around 2 seconds.
And Miniland is just going safe.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure right now Miniland's plan is to hope that YouTube Man played like he did in that last race.
Probably.
See if he goes for flat glitch. He does not. See if he goes for Blazed It again. And he doesn't. He does not go for Blaze It. He goes for a very easy. Well, it's an easier version of Wrong Warping. And that loses 21 frames. And they both finish 4-2 at the same time. Well,
Miniland is just behind YouTube Man.
So if YouTube Man dies, then...
But Miniland is not going for pipe jumps.
So now he's just gonna have to hope that YouTube Man dies to something weird.
Does make it over, even without pipe jumps.
It looks like YouTube Man got the third pipe jump. And...
Gets the jump. And finishes with a perfect 200. While Miniland is 3 Mario seconds behind.
You can't go any faster in 8-1 unless you do something super hard that only 14 people have ever done.
Gets stairs.
See if Miniland goes for the mushroom. No, but YouTube Man does. and Miniland skips out on it, and youtubeman takes
YouTubeman is
damage.
hit.
So, which means Miniland is ahead now. And now they're tied because Miniland went for BBBB.
Wow,
And
YouTubeman takes a death on the stairs in
is ahead
E2.
by a level. But this is 8-3, which is the worst level in the game. So anything can happen.
Doesn't get the bullet. Takes care of the double kill very easily.
Got a decent set of hammer bros there. Gets an unlucky third
Takes
bro.
the death.
That guy can be hard because even if you jump super early, that guy can be impossible sometimes. Even if you jump super early.
YouTubeman is not far behind now.
And I don't know what he's doing, to be honest. I don't know what he was doing there. He gets past the Hammer Bros nonetheless, very easily.
YouTubeman takes another death.
Wow.
Meanwhile, Miniland is making it into 8-4.
Now, will Miniland go for 1 frame wall jump again? We'll find out. He does not go for 1 frame, he's going for 6 frame wall jump, which is very easy to do if you know how to do it right.
YouTubeman makes it through 8-3.
Miniland gets a stupid fish and loses about 20 plus frames, but it doesn't really matter right now since the deficit is quite large, but anything can happen. He could die to Bowser.
Or get Lodabu.
Yeah, that too. He waits on the Podoboo, and he's gonna wait on Bowser, and finishes with a 534.
534.
GG's.
That means Miniland takes the win out of this match. YouTubeman just behind. GG's to both runners.
Yeah, that was a really good race.
You can check them both out on their Twitch channels and go support them if you enjoy what you've seen so far from speedrunning on Super Mario Bros. YouTubeman makes it through the hammers and finishes with a 601.
So
let's see if we can get him in for some interviews.
Yes, indeed.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome in Miniland. Great race.
Not gonna lie, that went better than, well, other than the second race, which
Yeah,
let's not talk about.
That was a disaster.
Yeah.
No
Other than the second race, that went pretty much as I wanted it to go. So, very happy. Very good race as well with YouTubeman.
Yeah.
Looks
that
like
was super
YouTubeman
close.
won't be joining us for interviews, unfortunately.
Oh.
So, let's talk about your PB. Do you think that you're gonna improve your PB anytime soon? Like,
I mean,
at all?
so I have a 456.911,
Yeah.
which sounds hard to improve, but the 8.4 in it is actually hot garbage. Like, I'm fairly consistent at everything else. Like, I had 2 back-to-back runs past Bullet Bill Glitch a while ago on 456 pace, which both died to really stupid things. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna improve it in not that short of a time, I imagine.
Nice. So, you just beat YouTubeman, which means you're in round 3, and you will go up against either myself, Kriller, or Smith TV. So, how do you feel about that?
Well, you guys will have... Actually, you and Krilla have a 458.
Yeah.
Smith has a 459, I think.
Yeah, very low 459.
So in terms of time difference, obviously my time is faster, but also, if you guys are going for fire strats, which I don't know what strats you guys are going for, but if you go for fire strats, you can get 5 or 6 every time. So I just have to...
Unfortunately, I'm not that good. But I mean,
Yeah,
I do get your point. Fire is very
Yeah.
consistent.
Yeah. So whereas I know fire strats, but my controller is actually awful. The down button doesn't work. So you know the jump at the start of 8-2 on the stairs where you have to crouch if you're with fire.
Yeah.
About 90% of the time it just doesn't crouch, and that's actually back when the Peercast tournament was happening a couple months ago. That's what cost me the race that I was in because my controller didn't crouch and I lost fire.
Ow.
Yeah, that makes sense. Why you would never want to do that again. I would
Yeah.
probably do the exact same thing.
Yeah.
So, YouTube Man will be going up against Lugia2468. Unfortunately, we can't have YouTube Man for interviews. So that's a little bit unfortunate.
Do you know,
I believe
Lugi's gonna have such a good time because doesn't he have like a 5'10" something?
Yeah,
He has like a 5'16", and oh yeah, because he was gonna go up against JT Knott, who has a 456, but the race never actually ended up happening because he was at basketball practice. So he just lost by default. And now he's going up against YouTube Man, who also has a 456. So
yeah,
he's
Lugia
having a
has
really
some
good time.
very unfortunate matchups.
in, I believe, about a half an hour, we're going to be having another race in the Any Percent tournament.
Yeah,
And then
Mars
after
versus Valor.
that, we'll have a later race between me and Murph in the Wild.
Those should be some very interesting races, especially since Mars and Valid Username have very similar PBs, at least from what I've seen.
Both great runners, indeed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
because
that'll be commentated by Eyeball and Nova Wolf.
doesn't Valid have like 458.891 or something, and then Mars
I
is
know he
2
has-
frames off 458, so
I know
they're
he
within
has
like a
458.
sixth of a second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So not
Although
far.
Valid, it's a tragic story. His should have been 457. I think it should have been mid 457, I think, if I remember correctly. But he swam once too much in the water section by accident and lost a whole second.
Yeah, I did that once in a glitchless run. It was on top 5 pace. I know I was that guy. And I screwed it up and I died to Bowser. I was
Right.
so sad.
I always feel like if you ever die to Bowser, you always end up just like hating everything you've done because there tends to always be like at least one mistake. You make an 8-4 and you're like, oh, if I just had a slightly cleaner water exit or went like 1 pixel less far in turnaround, then it would have been the run.
Exactly.
All right, well, I think we should be wrapping it up here. Special thanks to the folks at Speed Gaming who are hosting the whole thing and handling streaming and all of that. And special thanks to Jeremy, JT Knott, and Valid, who are all mods for our tournament and helping out.
Oh, by the way, before we go, Niftsky in chat has a question for you. Your free chicken saying, "Do you like chicken nuggets?"
Yes.
No,
chicken.
I don't like chicken nuggets. I think they taste disgusting.
Wow, shocking news. You heard it here, everybody. Alrighty, well, have a great afternoon or whatever time it is for you guys, and we see you later for the later races.
Peace out, everyone.